Yo, what up? All right. We got new technology. Chapters 1. We have new technology to mess with. So let's do this.
Once upon a time.
So the new technology I just found is, I guess I'm calling it super jump. And it's you bind jump to something on the mouse wheel, you can just jump super high. Shoot. Hey, yo, what up? Someone knocked on my door. Chapter 1. Go.
Once upon a time in the...
Okay. So, new technology just discovered. If you keybind jump to one of the mouse wheel buttons, or to the mouse wheel, then you jump super high. Like that. And there should be, there's a spot that I found right around here where you can get out of the invisible wall. It's pretty difficult. Ooh, that's gotta be it. Yes. Intro skip. This is huge. This is gonna make huge strides in everything. Every strat is just this now.
But these things were not so much learned as they were remembered. Perhaps the little Trebum thought they were a gift from the strange voice it heard in its mind. That too was a kind of memory. Now that responsibility had passed to the next generation. Yes, this young Trebum had to carry the light to those great towers in the distance. It could have stayed here to learn.
The cylinder would not allow it.
But the cylinder would not allow it.
That darn cylinder. We can jump clear over the cylinder with the, well, we have to get onto something high, but we can jump over the cylinder.
Run, the inner voice said, run. The towers would not stop the cylinder unless they were activated.
Like, this is just insane.
Quickly. The Trebum had
Quickly.
to step on the symbol or the cylinder would not be stopped.
I'm gonna... let's see. I'm still gonna save this guy here. I mean, it's a whole new game now with this strategy.
voice inside the Trebum's memories assured it that while the tower stood, the Trebum would be safe. The power of the eternal cylinder was contained for now.
I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna take fish legs. Yeah. Get this guy.
Only a great Trebum could create it. And so it was on the achievements of previous generations that the newborn Trebum would have to rely. Luckily, it seemed a wise and powerful Trebum had passed through here some time.
I mean, I wonder if fish legs are even necessary here, but I'm still gonna do it.
It was hard for the Trebum to know what to do or where to go. But the friendly voice suggested this was not the right way. To find your path, it said, you must follow the beam of light that emanates from the tip of the tower. And stay away from the deep waters
Yes.
where the old things dwell.
Oh, this is gonna be hard to time. Yes. Oh, this is awesome. It's like I'm in creative mode. It's like that Simple Flips video about the glitch, except it's real. It's like 90% the glitch now. I wonder if it's even relevant to get food anymore, because you hardly use any. Well, I guess you'd still die if you didn't eat.
Almost as lost as they had been in the beginning. But the voice in their memories comforted them. It was only natural to be confused, it said. They had been born in
Everyone was a little lost these days.
cut off from the history of their ancestors. Everyone was a little lost these days. What mattered was to keep going, to keep
Is there
looking for answers.
normally a tree there? I don't think I've ever seen a tree right there.
Held within them the light that stopped
Did my guys just jump into the... Shoot.
In this strange, eerie temple, the Trebum felt something stir in their
Nice. Yeah, that's a good fly distribution.
power in this place. Something from the days when even the elders were young. Perhaps it could help them.
No, I didn't get it. Hmm? Oh, it has to be all the way down, okay.
The Trebum were disoriented for a moment.
They said it takes...
Something new had entered
It
their
saves time to get this crunchy thing right here.
It seemed to be a map. And on this map, a location had been marked.
Oh, I
If this
see.
was correct,
So that it won't happen later.
some manner of serpent, a guardian, a greater being of some kind, somehow linked to a safe haven. Could they find refuge there? Their ancestors must have created this map
Let's see.
for a reason.
Third run, and then we get hungry. I'm gonna have to change my entire guide, aren't I?
What manner of strange beast lurked behind the cylinder? The Trebum were deeply unsettled by this new mystery. But though some part of them was curious, they were certain it would be best not to find out.
Not to find out. So hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. Is that an Omnigram coming right for me? Yeah, it's not so. You better back away.
As their
And this
fear
is the...
the Trebums started feeling weak.
No,
and
eat food, digest. Start
With all the excitement and adventure,
fourth
they
run.
neglected their most basic needs.
Our most
The sound of an
basic
empty
needs.
stomach reminded them that survival requires more than escaping from danger. You also have to eat.
You also have to
Luckily,
eat.
one of the many gifts of the Trebum is the capacity
Yeah,
to
we
store
hopping.
food in their bodies. But they still need to digest it to gain the vital energy that gives them strength.
Game-breaking strat.
And for such small creatures, they do require
Honestly, I'm hoping this brings the full game run below 2 hours, because that was my like big hope.
their little bellies without necessarily triggering a mutation.
Actually, 2 hours? I'm not sure about that one, because the later runs are like 50 minutes each right now. 2.5 hours maybe? Oh yeah, here we are. First irrelevant skip. See, I don't know where you were able to do the skip. Shoot. Uh-oh. Here we go. See if it makes run 8 easier. Or if the cylinder just gets faster because I'm rolling faster. Like, it doesn't actually make you roll faster, but you can, ooh. Oh, okay. But you can roll for longer without needing to recharge stamina. Ooh. Is it right there? Wow. It almost seems slower like this, with the cylinder catching up so easily. Oh yeah, the electricity. I'm gonna get on top of that tower.
The cylinder roared with fury. The voice of their memories spoke with great urgency. The Trebum had to be very careful now. The cylinder would
We throw
lash
bugs.
out at the lad, but it would not let them run too far. To survive, they would have to stay in the eye of the storm.
What's funny is I almost discovered this multiple times, but I forgot to do it. Because I was always wondering, because to me it seemed like you saved more momentum if you jumped right when you touched the ground while rolling. So many times I almost keybound scroll wheel or jump to the scroll wheel, but I forgot about it. It's just a jump. Just a massive jump out of nowhere. Like, that's the normal size jump. If you're lucky, if you like hit spacebar really fast, you can get a 2-height jump. And then there's the scroll wheel that just lets you leap like that. Leaps and bounds above the others. And you're using less stamina, so you have to eat less throughout the run. There we are. Alright, let me sing to the Trapala now. Whoa! That was a big one. I wonder if this gives you hunger. It does, just very slightly. It's hard to tell, like, how close it is to the tower.
As frightening and surprising as this enormous creature was, the Trebhum felt a sense of relief to see it descend from the sky. This was the
Tickle its
celestial
beard.
being they'd been told to seek. Perhaps it held an answer to
Come on,
their troubles.
okay. Let me in? Okay. Oh, this is the dark maze, ain't it?
Relieved at having bested the Guardian, the
Shoot.
Trebhum now found themselves seeking the help they had been
No
promised.
bother. No bother.
Who would answer their questions in this place?
Okay. We need the cube. Which is somewhere. I forgot where the cube is. It's up here. Right? There's the cube. Do I have to get up into that light? Platform? Ah, here we go. So the shrine skip, the first shrine skip was
Countering an
known.
was a
Like, I completely forgot about it, but it was known.
how they might survive the cylinder.
And I'm not sure why I didn't use it. Because getting the cube here is faster than going through the first shrine, because you gotta talk to that guy.
We have been seeking ways to
And especially since you can
every
jump
living
backwards now.
So, perhaps what we need to do is go behind it. I have discovered a mutation that allows us to rise into the sky. You must seek a weeping tree from which grows a special fruit that floats as it becomes ripe. It is the key to the transformation I have undergone. With it, you can use geysers to float well above the cylinder's height.
Now, if only it were possible to
Grown too old.
stop rolling in the middle of a jump.
If you find any glimmer of hope on the other side, remember me.
Remember me. Omoa. Among Us. Shoot, shoot.
Sadness and fear filled the Trebum's hearts as they left the Elder's cave. Their only path to salvation was full of uncertainty, and they could not forget the thing they had seen lurking behind the cylinder, casting
Oh yeah, the thing that had been lurking behind the cylinder. Going backwards here.
The Trebum had never seen this mysterious tree the Elder spoke of.
Lightning.
They would have to keep moving
Go
forward,
backwards, start
hoping
7th
there lay
run.
somewhere ahead. The cylinder would give them no other choice.
End 7th run, start 8th run. And oh! We still got the 8th run to do. Shoot. Okay, so this is the 7th run, which means this should be the 8th run, the difficult run. My momentum is getting killed. Oh, it's a clean shot. We got this. Wait, that music already? I should have gotten the blue mist. Ooh, the light already. Holy crap. That was going a little toasty, a little fast. Okay. Yeah, it rubber bands. I mean, we knew it rubber bands, but that is an absurd amount of rubber banding. Just going straight for it. Shoot. Of course, it's gonna be easier now because we just died. I don't even have stamina. Dang.
What was this monstrous creature? Was this one of the cylinder's servants? The ones the elder had warned them of?
Come on.
Its very form terrified the
Come on.
Trebhum. Even the voice and their memories seemed frightened of it. And then, somehow, the Trebhum remembered the creature's name. It was called the Mathematician.
Wait, do you even need...
Even with the ability to float, overcoming the cylinder would have to be done very carefully. What they needed was a guide
Shoot.
that was
Ooh, what?
close to the cylinder when it lay still, or their plan would never work. They would have to keep
It didn't even count me as
and meanwhile
standing on land here.
think about what sort of monster could kill one of the flying serpents.
Yeah, it does mess with it. Ah, shoot. Yeah. Ah, the witness got me.
What
You what up,
was this
Alexander mapping?
monstrous creature?
Get away with,
Was this one
get
of
away
the
from me,
cylinder's servants?
what's it called,
The ones
witness?
the elder had warned
They
them
took my feet, didn't they?
Its very form terrified the Trebhum. Even
Yeah.
their voice and their memories seemed frightened of it. And then, somehow, the Trebhum remembered the creature's name. It was called the Mathematician.
Now it's blue, so this should be good.
Even with the ability to float, overcoming the cylinder would have to be done very carefully. What they needed was a geyser that was well positioned, close to the cylinder, when it lay still. Or their
Activate the
plan would
cylinder?
never work. They would have to keep
Pretty please.
and meanwhile they would try not to
The wall is gone.
What monster could kill one of the flying serpents.
But it's not rolling.
The mathematician vanished as quickly as he had appeared. Back
Oh,
to
maybe he has to leave first in order to start pushing it.
what lay behind the cylinder.
Yeah, it turned red. So let's see. See if this does it. Okay, it's rolling now. So I suppose as soon as it starts messing up with like that, you should save and load the exact spot so that it rolls while you're getting over here. Hey, my brothers, get off the ramp. There it goes. Alexander Mapping, hi. I've been subscribed for a few years. The first video I've seen by you was one of those bean plushy ones. Never gets old. That... I made many of those. Made it like a couple hundred at least, or a few hundred. Ooh, that's pretty high. Yeah. See, it's hot. Why is it still hurting? The barrier doesn't normally hurt you. Which means that when it grabs me, it's gonna kill one of my guys. I wonder why that happens. It could be because we glitched the barrier last time. See, he was getting hurt. Yeah, someone just died.
In the dream inside the strange giant's mind, the voice that spoke to the Trebum seemed different. It was less like a memory, more like something alive. But there were so many other voices too, lost in this place.
I remember the mountains of my home, the vast forests, the clouds hanging low overhead, the cities in the valleys where the rivers ran. I remember the faces of my children and the songs we sang when the stars rose high. But I have forgotten the names of all these things, and slowly one melts into the other.
Here we go.
Children will become mountains, the forests will become songs. And then all will become one and be nothing.
There was something hidden.
And because my balloon died, I'm gonna have to eat one.
This was a place of death and nothingness. There were no answers to be found here. The voice and their memories urged them to return to the lands of the living.
I'm gonna have to do more testing, but it seems like, in general, it's slower to super jump when you're just traveling.
A profound feeling of futility overcame the trio. Despite having miraculously survived their encounter with the mathematician, they were back to where they'd started. To make matters
Tied.
worse, ahead of them lay the
But you got a better time earlier, so it's not even tied.
Not a very nice place for Trebhum, who are not meant to live in the cold. They would have to push forward against all odds and pray that they could find help.
Alright, I'm signing off.
Deal with this
I'll
terrible
practice more later, but I gotta go work on my car. So I'll be seeing y'all later. Yeah. Alright, goodbye.